All right, so in a sea of DeFi dApps, why would I get into DAISY? I've actually been putting off getting into DAISY for month after month after month, but my friend Brian, who you're about to see my interview with him, he got back from Dubai and he's like, Jonathan, are you crazy? Check this out. It's a legit AI platform, currently averaging 21%. Now, my bank is offering me 1% of my money, but I'm like, I don't want to get into stupid Ponzi. It's probably a Ponzi. He's like, well, here's your data, bro. For over a year, this is April 2022. By the way, when this graphic was made, it was in March. It was only a few days in. It was at 4.2%. They ended the month at like 12%. Okay, so if you look at this data, over 720% in a year, I have to look at. I've got to ask Brian more questions. So in this video, that's exactly what I do. I say, Brian, tell me about your conference you went to in Dubai. Let me know everything about this. Now, what I don't like about this is that it's a little cumbersome to get into, but I've got all the links in the description. You literally choose your tier, okay? None of this MLM stuff. Yes, you can get referrals, but you should get in this if you're like, I believe that it's actual AI technology. And you can look at the founder, fully TKYC docs. This is a huge team. A couple 100,000 people are literally in this thing. Okay, so this ain't your mama's Ponzi scheme. Literally, go look into it. Look at the reviews, check it out. But you got to have a Tron link. It's on the Tron network. Shows you exactly how to fund it, how to set up your Tron wallet. Like, I know you're like, oh, it's so cumbersome, I don't want to do it. Well, we walk you through step by step every freaking thing. Literally in this video, I'm showing you exactly how I funded my DAISY accounts. This should be a neat, concise video. So if you're like, I want to get into something that's more long-term, I don't want to do just these gamble plays that you talk about. I'm looking for something that can actually pay me decent, that has a big team, that has growth, that has future plans. Like this team claims that they've been audited by Bears and Stearns. They're going to create this hedge fund. There's a lot of people in this thing, and I've just ignored it because of, honestly, I was like, I don't have a Tron Link wallet, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to be a grown-up, trying to take a half hour of my life and figure this one out. So now I have about $6,400 working for me. I'm not planning on taking any withdrawals out of this sucker for at least 6 months. And I'm hoping to come back in 6 months and have far more than my even original capital. Going to withdraw. So these are the things I'm doing. I'm going to come back to this video in 6 months, guys. And you have this opportunity right now. This isn't financial advice. I can't offer financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, but I'm showing you exactly why I did it. Okay, so this is part of my more long-term projects that I'm getting into, and DAISY's one of them. So check it out. Here's my interview with Brian. Went to the conference in Dubai. He's got, I think, 6 figures plus in it. Doesn't care about the referrals. He's in it to just like grow like you and I would want to grow. So good luck. Literally follow step by step. If you got 2 screens, you put this video here, you follow step by step if you want in something that I believe is going to be long-term. Good luck to you guys. I'll see you. What's up, guys? If you're interested in DAISY because it's been around for a couple years and you've looked at the results, you've heard a lot about it, and you just haven't made that step to get in, that's exactly where I was at. I talked with Brian here. He just went down to the conference in Dubai. And we're going to walk you through exactly how to sign up, because for me, I don't know. There's a lot of tiers. There's a referral plan. I told Brian I'm not really in this for the referral plan. I just want to take advantage of what I've seen in the returns. And if you aren't familiar with what the returns have been, I'm going to share my screen here and you can see right here. This is April of 2022. I'm filming this video April 2023. So I'm looking at past results going, do I want to park some risk capital in here? Remember, guys, in any of my videos, this is for entertainment purposes, not financial advice, not your financial advisor. Everything in crypto, DeFi could go to crap. You could lose everything. So please do yourself a service and only use risk capital. Okay. With that said, here's real data. And I have a guy named Brian who's on this call with me, who's been in this. And I think Brian's probably got like 6 figures in this. I won't ask him to disclose, but he's gone heavy in this. And he reached out to me. He's like, I love your channel, man. I don't know why you haven't been in DAISY, but went to their conference. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to talk to Brian in a bit, but look at this. April 2022. So 14%, 20%. If you left your money in the bank, guys, there'd be a big fat 1% right here at the end of a year. Look at this. 729%. So you have to ignore this video if you don't like money. That's the way I look at it. But again, risk capital. So I'm going to go in today with probably like 6, 7 grand. I'm going to ask all the questions. and you guys can follow along if it's of interest. There's a million projects out there, and you say, well, why are you just talking about this now? Because I don't mind being slow. I don't have to be first. If it's a Ponzi project, yep, you got to be first. This isn't that. And Brian has convinced me of that. And so it really doesn't matter when you get into this. Don't feel like you're late to the game. So with that said, Brian, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for helping me onboard into DAISY here.
Yeah, you're welcome. How are you?
So Brian, you went to this conference. How many people were at this conference for DAISY? What were your overall thoughts? And explain to everybody, like, what exactly is DAISY?
Yeah, so a little bit of background with me. I'm an options trader, and I've had to be in front of the screen for a long time trying to make money with options. And I got thinking, I'm always myself trading against hedge funds and other companies that have artificial intelligence going for them. They have bots, whatever. And what can I do to maybe have that edge as well? And long story short, I ran into a company called DAISY that they actually develop artificial intelligence for hedge funds, for institutions. So I looked into that company, and having been in quite a few different bot opportunities or this or that that has failed on me, I was really hesitant to believe or trust anybody in this space. But this company seemed to have legs. It seemed legit, so I wanted to check it out for myself. And DAISY is basically an artificial intelligence. It's a crowdsourcing community that's funding a company that's called Endotech. And Endotech is the actual company that is developing artificial intelligence for hedge funds. And they have several accounts that hedge funds pay well over $100,000 a month to be using and to license her technology. Her name is Dr. Anna Becker, and basically they decided to Anna Becker decided to let this crowdfunding company called DAISY fund her project to figure out how to trade the Forex with her artificial intelligence, and give in return the small guy, if you will, the opportunity to use her artificial intelligence technology. So basically, we are giving given the opportunity to use her trading algorithms, and if we fund her project. So that's what we've been doing for about a year. And
Well, they call it
and
crowdfunding, right? In their
yeah.
disclaimer, contributing to DAISY crowdfund is so does this mean like we also are getting shares in Endotech?
Yes, so after tier, so you invest in certain tiers, like you have tier one, tier two, tier three, and we'll talk about that. But tier three is where you can start getting shares in the company.
Okay.
And so she's been willing to give away 5% of her company in shares as well.
And when are they planning on like taking that public? Is this on the New York Stock Exchange or?
Yeah, they're in talks right now with attorneys in New York to take it public. There is not a hard date because there's so much regulation involved with that. So right now they're looking at doing this in June. So sometime in summer is what they've said lately, um, and their idea is to turn it into a hedge fund. Um, Nothing will change if you've already come into the program and you've already contributed and you're already earning rewards from Endotech. You're basically nothing will change from that. You'll still get the same rewards and everything, but you'll have the choice to continue to change it over to the hedge fund, or to continue being on the crowdfunding side of it.
Right. So they have, guys, some I would say barriers to entry, because I know crypto people and we just like to, I want to make 50% in a day. So hurry up if you're interested. You've got to use a VPN. Okay. So if you don't have a VPN, you got to have one. And that's because typically US has restrictions. So they're covering their tail, I think, by having it where US people just can't load their website. And if you don't have a TronLink wallet, you're going to need to get one. So I just downloaded a Tron wallet from the Chrome store, and I funded it with some TRX coins, which I got from I think KuCoin, maybe Binance. And I don't even have my USDT in here, and that's what I'm going to need. So let's just walk through these steps here. So you choose your tier. What are these tiers here? What does all of this mean?
Yeah, so when you come in, you're going to have to buy each tier individually. So you'll start with tier 1, and then you'll get 50% going into live trading, and then you'll go into tier 2, and then you can buy tier 3 and so forth and so on. So you can't jump to tier 4 or jump to tier 7. You just have to buy them individually.
Okay.
And your shares start coming in as you see around tier 3.
So if I want to get in tier 6, that means I got to buy tier 1, I got to buy tier 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be in this thing for about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5,
6,300.
6,300 guys, because he's adding up all of this. And then that'll get me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 shares. Which again, that's more of the long-term goal. But my main goal is just to get all my capital trading so I can take advantage of those ROIs. Anna Becker's got this system. Google her name, look up her talks. This is a real person, fully doxed, KYC'd. I mean, they're hosting conferences in Dubai. How many people were at that conference, by the way?
About 2,000 people.
2,000 people. How long has this been around, Daisy? The opportunity. You mentioned
Yeah,
there's like 2 years, but only a year of Forex trading.
Yeah. So her goal is to develop technology that will return percentages as good as she's been able to figure out in the Forex for the stock market, for the commodity market, and for crypto.
Right.
And she's doing pretty well with crypto. Like for March, her crypto returns have been 20%. She's kind of doing a version 2 of that. The down market made it hard for her, but the Forex she's nailed, and they're getting ready to license that to hedge funds and institutions with her, with what she's been able to accomplish with Forex.
Okay, so if I want to get into the tier 6, comfortable risking 6,400 USDT, the total TRX to send. Why do I need TRX?
So they're on the Tron. They're using the Tron smart contract, and
Okay.
and so that's just what they've been able to figure out. That's worked more flawlessly for them. They've tried different contracts and stuff, and when they used Tron, it just worked more smooth and was able to not
All right.
have all the problems.
So I click sign up. Sign to approve. So what am I approving?
You're going to have to sign a few things through here. That's basically just showing the different fees involved, and you're going to run into insufficient balances without the funding appropriately
Tell
put
me what
into
to
your
do.
wallet.
Let's go. What do I do?
We want to fund the Tron wallet according to what the calculator said. So when we
Okay.
look,
So what do I got to
go to that
send?
calculator.
Copy that address, and then I'm going to go to my Binance account, right? And I'm going to send USDT in the Tron network.
Yeah. So for tier 6, you want to send 8,500 to TRX. So you should have enough there, but for USDT, you want to send 6,400.
Do I have 8,500? Yeah, bro, I've got 10,000
Yeah.
Tron, so I'm good, right?
So we want to then Tron wallet's a little different than some wallets. You have energy, and then you have bandwidth, and we want to make sure we have enough bandwidth. So see here, it says at the top of that wallet, it says you want 5,500 for bandwidth. You have it looks like 1,156 for bandwidth.
Okay.
So
I think I'm still fine though, if this is all I need, right? 8,500. No?
I would put 5,500 in it for the bandwidth to do that.
5,500?
Yeah, 5,500 TRX. So look in the wallet. Do you see where it says TRX for fees 3,000 and then TRX for bandwidth 5,500?
Yep, total TRX to send 8,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look above that. Look above that.
TRX for bandwidth is 5,500. So I need to add both of these together.
So you need to. So this 5,500 plus the TRX fees for 3,000 equals 8,500. And so if you go back to your wallet now, you'll see that you have in your TRX the right amount, but we just need to put some of that amount into bandwidth.
Okay, how would I do that? Okay, so guys, I clicked on resource and then I click bandwidth. All right, staking amount
Yep. And then do 5,500.
for the staking amount.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Oh,
there's no enter. Maybe I just close it. Nope.
that is strange. Oh, click obtain. So click out of this and
Oh,
click
I see.
obtain.
5,500.
Yep.
Max receiving address is my own. I confirm.
Yep. There you go on the stake.
Weird. Yeah, this is my first time using it. This is why we're doing these videos, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a little different than most wallets, and once you do it once, then it's really simple. But
Okay, we're
now
good.
let's make sure everybody understands that this staked amount is not amount that you are not going to see back. Tron Wallet for some reason makes you stake it for 72 hours. Then you can go back in and unstake it, and then it goes back into your wallet.
So there's my bandwidth, guys. It's gone up. Now I gotta fund my wallet with some USDT on the Tron network, correct?
Yeah, so we'll go back to putting in the referral link.
Um, what do you
And
mean?
it shouldn't it shouldn't say you have insufficient funds at this point.
Oh, it
When
does because I don't have any USDT in it. So
you should be, well, it may not do that, but we're not buying a tier yet, so we're
yeah,
just getting.
I did. I'll show everybody here.
Okay.
Because in case you're wondering, if you try to come click the referral link and sign up and you don't have any USDT,
You're
it'll
right.
say error insufficient USDT. So make sure you guys you do that step. Click on stake and then make sure you've got some bandwidth.
But then
50
make sure you fund USDT as well. You send the
right.
appropriate amount to the USDT.
Right. So I'm gonna do that. I don't want to share my balance here. How much USDT do I need to send? How
You're
much?
gonna send 6,400
Okay.
to make it to tier 6.
Okay. So that I can buy tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Correct.
Got it. So there we go. 6,400. Preview that withdraw. I use Binance, guys, just so you know. Now there's a withdrawal fee of $59.58. $59. It says the withdrawal amount will leave me with only 6,346. So I'll be insufficient to buy tier 6, correct?
As long as you're above 6,300.
As long as it's above 6,300 or 6,400.
6,300.
Oh, really?
That's
To sending it to my TRC wallet. Preview withdraw. Confirm. And then it makes you type in my code. So guys, I know that this is cumbersome and you're like, this is stupid. I don't want to do that. Yeah, well, in life, making money ain't easy. You got to click a couple buttons. All right.
most of
So
the people coming in this are not people who are in crypto. They're people who don't know anything about crypto. So
really,
if they can do it, we can do it.
right. And then make sure if you're doing it from Binance, you will have to confirm in your email. So it's not just type in the code.
Yeah.
You got to confirm it in your email.
And I think it's important to also mention that those step-by-step instructions that Jonathan, that you showed them, Jonathan, those will go in detail exactly what to do.
And so I'm about to sign up, but let's make sure my money's arrived. So still hasn't shown up yet. Hopefully it shows up. There it is, right in front of us. 6,439 USDT. So when I click, go back to the referral link, I click sign up. It's going to work because I got USDT in my wallet. Trigger smart contract. I'll sign it. The fee is $15. My gosh. Talk about fees.
Yeah, Tron's better in fees in a lot of places.
Maybe that's up to $15. Binance does that too, where it shows a big fee, but it never charges that much.
Yeah, and you'll have to just go through and sign a couple of things as it goes through the process here. So you have to do about 3 or 4 times on, and you only do that the first time on the first tier. So
Message signature, sign.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Tron network, but okay, now we have access. Bam. So is this like my dashboard? I'm going to save this
This is your
website.
dashboard. Here you are. Yep.
DAISY, done. Okay, make it a favorite. I just want to be an investor. So walk me through how do I buy my tiers?
Yeah, so click tier 1.
All right.
And you've already signed up for tier 1. I'm just making this point because when you came in, it made you sign up for tier 1. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay.
So if you want to buy more tiers, you can in the same tier. In this case, it won't make a lot of sense to do that. So we're gonna skip this and go to tier 2 because now we want to go higher.
So contribute to the tier 2.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here it's saying contract is called this. The resources consumed is going to be 200, approving amount. There's a fee of $1, sign to approve. So it might be a little different if you're used to MetaMask, guys. There you go, sign.
Yeah.
So there's about 3 things to sign each time.
Yeah, when you're actually buying.
Okay, so now I'm in tier 2, right? Or else it wouldn't be highlighted. But if I go to crypto,
Yeah.
bam, I don't have any money in here, only in the
Yeah.
Forex. And then
Yep.
tier 3,
Tier
go
3 will say go further, and then you just keep doing this as high as the tiers you want to go.
right. What do I need to do as far as like withdrawals? Does it lock my money up forever? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so you're funding the project so she can do research and development. So it's like a startup company. But when they roll out the fund, the hedge fund, you'll have access to if you decide to be a part of that, you'll have access to your original capital. But for now, you can do withdrawals on your profit weekly, and the withdrawals are every weekend, and you get paid Monday.
Okay. So I can pull out my profits every Monday,
That's right.
and I can't touch my original 6,400 or whatever. Like that's locked forever.
It's not locked forever. It's locked until the project's done. And because we're coming close to the end of the project, what they're telling us is around summer or whatnot, then you can have the choice to be a part of what they call the fund, which is basically a hedge fund. And at that point, you'll have access to your capital as if you're trading in the stock market or something.
Okay. So there you go, guys. I mean, it's probably a little different than most crypto projects. Like if this was a legit Ponzi, they would make it a lot easier.
That's right.
They would.
Absolutely.
Like they wouldn't do all these compliance things. And when you were at that conference, what was the overall vibe you got? Because you went because you were like, I don't want to go into another stupid
Yeah.
Ponzi. So what was your vibe?
it was unbelievable, and I don't say that lightly. Everybody there, uh, everybody was happy with the project. Everybody's making money. Some people are making incredible money, and after talking with the founders and talking with the different leaders, everybody has a peace of mind that they're in a project that's going to last with somebody who actually wants to make a difference in artificial intelligence. And we have to remember that Endotech is the person behind that. She's a respected expert in AI intelligence, and she's not some newbie that's just starting out trying to do a couple of bots. She's been at this for a long time, and this is her dream. We're looking at her dream, which has been able to try to uh, get percentages around 60 to 70% in the win rate strictly through artificial intelligence. And you cannot patent an algorithm. You can patent artificial intelligence can be patented only if it truly has no intervention from a human. So when we speak of the artificial intelligence that she's created, it's truly working on its own. So that's amazing to me, because a lot of these other projects that I was a part of, or even some bot projects or some, I had to still manually do quite a bit to make that bot work.
So how much of my capital, you mentioned there was like a deal or something, like instead of 70%, 90%, did I get
Yeah.
advantage of that?
So let's talk about that. So tell me how far you've gone here, because
I'm
I guess
done.
we should.
I did it all.
Okay, so now that you have your tiers,
Yep.
if you want to contribute to what they call, it's a little promotion they're doing, it's called momentum packs. I know it's a cheesy name, but all it means is you can rebuy a tier you've already bought, starting at tier 4, and you can now trade at 90% instead of 70%. So they'll trade 90% of your funds if you with the momentum pack. And so you can rebuy tier 4, you can rebuy tier 5, and up to how many tiers you bought. And that amount will trade at the 90%.
Oh, so I didn't get that then.
You were going a little quick when I wanted to, because we could have possibly rebought at tier 5 with instead of going to tier 6, we could have rebought it at least one momentum pack at tier 5.
Oh
But
my
this is what you can do though to get more into your trading capital. The cool thing about this program is you don't have to be a builder to make money with it. You just have both options.
And then I'll just put my referral link in here. So we tried to walk through, guys. How do I withdraw every Monday? Because I'm going to make a note on my phone to withdraw every Monday from this.
So there's a fee involved with this company. When you withdraw, there's a 30% fee on that. That's a typical fee with any kind of institutions. They pay 30, 40, 50%. But what she did for us is she instead of doing it monthly, she allowed us to do a mandatory fee every 6 months, which allowed our money to compound. And what's key about that is the company's been able to compound. They're at 750% right now in 11 months. So one of the things that I recommend is to just leave your money in there and don't take it out. If you want to take it out, you can, but you'll be charged that 30% at that time. Let it sit in there, let it compound, so you can make the compounding effect and get the return on your investment through the compound. And then in 6 months, the 30% will come out then.
So I don't even need to do anything to compound. It's kind of a set it and come back in 6 months.
Yeah. And that's
one
what I
withdraw
recommend.
at that point. Maybe withdraw your initial capital and move on.
Yeah, you can choose to do that if you wish each week, but I don't recommend it. I recommend keeping it in there for the compounding and let the 6 months.
Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it.
Pass by and then let the fee come out then.
So let's, for kicks and giggles, see what my little investment made today, or could make. My principal amount was, let's just call it 6,300. The interest rate, the average is what, monthly 20%.
Yeah, I would say that's average. Yeah.
And then I want to leave it in for 6 months. Include all days, daily reinvest. Is it a daily reinvest? I think so, yeah. No additional deposits, calculate. So 6 months from now, my 6,000 would be 21,000. And it shows you how it can, how the power of compound interest here. First month, I would earn about 1,000, starts to build. And this can continue, guys. This is just 6 months, what I'm looking at.
Yeah, and like I said, the company has experienced over 11 months, in 11 months, 730%. So you can do the math on that.
Wonder what the interest is on that. Percentage profit, 798%. And what'd you say it was in 11 months?
730.
Okay, so this is a little bit over. So there you go, guys. That's a quick way to make 50 G's, baby, 11 months on 6,000 bucks, you know? So,
Yeah.
you know, that's for me. You guys go in with what you can afford to go in with.
Hey, my friend, congratulations on your decision to join the DAISY crowdfunding platform. In this short video, we will help you make an informed decision as to what level you would like to contribute at by breaking down exactly what you receive and all of the benefits. Along the left-hand column, you will see that you are contributing to the crowdfund in a tiered structure. You are going to be registering with what's called Tier 1, which is 100 USDT. And if you glance down the column, you will see that they have an ascending monetary value where they double each tier. 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, and so on. The second column is going to show you how much of that capital is going to go into live trading to be traded by Endotech's AI trading technology. Third column in is going to show you exactly what that looks like in a dollar value. And the fourth column is showing you how much shares in that 5% of Endotech equity you are going to receive. So not only are you getting money traded for you and earning trading rewards, but you are receiving a piece of equity when they go public. Keep in mind that the tiers must be purchased in sequential order. You cannot jump ahead and, let's say, purchase tier 5 in isolation on its own. Here in this column on the right hand side, you will see the total amount that you have funded. So for example, tier 8 itself costs $12,800, but if you glance your eyes across to the right hand side, you will see the total that you have funded at that point is $25,500, because it's the 12,800 plus tier 7 at 6,400 plus tier 6 at 3,200 plus tier 5 and so on. So get in where you fit in. Don't over leverage yourself, but I still encourage you to position yourself as high as you can so that you can get more money working for you and really experience the power of this incredible platform. You can upgrade to higher tiers at any time, and you can also rebuy any tiers that you already own as many times as you want, and you will be shown how to do that in an upcoming tutorial video. Once you have decided how high in those tiers you plan to contribute, in the third step you will be shown a powerful but simple to use contribution calculator that's going to tell you exactly how much you need to send into your wallet to purchase the tiers and pay transaction fees. See you in the next step. So now that you know how much money you need to prepare, we can proceed to the next step. And that step is to download the TronLink app. TronLink is a decentralized wallet that is your way of interacting and interfacing with Tron smart contracts on the Tron blockchain. It is proven to be compatible with the DAISY decentralized project, and that is why we are choosing this app. Once you've downloaded and installed TronLink, go inside the app, create your account. you'll be prompted to create a password and you'll be given a 12-word seed phrase. Write that seed phrase and your password offline in a notebook and keep it in a safe place. That seed phrase will be used in the future if you ever need to recover your wallet or import your wallet. The next step is to fund your TronLink wallet. DAISY crowdfunding platform is built on the Tron blockchain. Therefore, we need to send both Tron, TRX. We're also going to need to send USDT stablecoin over the Tron network, otherwise known as the TRC20 network. Along the left-hand side, you see some of the most popular crypto exchanges that support both Tron and they support sending USDT over the Tron network. We've got KuCoin, Binance.com, CoinZoom, which is available to people in the United States, Bitfinex, and OKX. It's important to note that you should send Tron, TRX, to your TronLink wallet first, because you need Tron in there to activate the wallet. Then you can send the USDT. And in a moment in this video, we'll show you a simple calculator that's going to tell you exactly how much of each you need to send. Open up your TronLink app, and in the blue section at the top right here is where you will find your TronLink wallet address. You'll see the little copy to clipboard icon. Please note that whether you're sending Tron or you're sending USDT, it's the exact same wallet address. The TronLink wallet will identify when you send the Tron, and it will identify the USDT as long as it is being sent over the TRC20 network. All the crypto exchanges listed on the previous slide support the Tron blockchain. However, if you can get your hands on Bitcoin, whether it's a Bitcoin ATM at eToro, Cash App, Coinbase, CoinMama, Gemini, wherever you can get your hands on Bitcoin, you can add an additional step to convert that Bitcoin into Tron, into USDT TRC20, and get it onto the Tron blockchain. CoinMama, by the way, supports Visa, MasterCard, SEPA, bank wire transfer, Google Pay, Apple Pay, so it's wide open no matter where you happen to live. There's plenty of options. The extra step that you can take to convert Bitcoin into crypto that is compatible with the Tron blockchain is to send Bitcoin into the KuCoin exchange. Now, why did we pick KuCoin? The reason is that you can sign up for KuCoin with an email address and there is no KYC and no verification required, so it does not matter where you live. You can set up a KuCoin account and use it as an intermediary, as a bridge, or almost a broker or a go-between that allows you to convert and flip any crypto into Tron and into USDT TRC20. And so in this way, we can use KuCoin to get other forms of crypto on and off the Tron blockchain. When it comes time to withdraw trading profits, commissions from the referral plan, we can bring it back into KuCoin over the Tron network, convert it into whatever you want, and go from there. So from KuCoin, you will then send Tron and USDT over the Tron network into the TronLink wallet. Below this video, you will find a tutorial that will walk you through an example of sending Bitcoin into KuCoin, converting it into Tron and USDT, and sending it to the TronLink wallet. Now that you know what you are sending to the TronLink wallet, it's time to calculate exactly how much you need to send. And to assist you, we have put together a very simple to use DAISY contribution calculator that's going to show you exactly how much Tron and USDT to send. If you're on a mobile device, I suggest you download Google Sheets from the App Store or the Google Play Store to have the best experience when using this calculator, because it's built in Excel. When you open it up on a mobile device, it will look like this, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to show you how to use it here on the desktop computer. Here we are inside the DAISY contribution calculator. You will find the link for this, or the download button, below this video that you're watching right now. It's very simple to use because there is only one input setting, and that is how many tiers are you purchasing. Are you purchasing the first 5 tiers? The first 7 tiers are all 10 tiers. If I type in the number 10, you're going to see the numbers change here. If I type in the number 5, again you see them change. So let's use 7 for a hypothetical example. you're purchasing the first 7 tiers. Along the right hand side, I'll bring your attention to that first. You can see the tier price. As you learned in a previous video, they double in size and they're purchased sequentially. So you come in the front door of DAISY in your registration with the purchase of the $100 tier, and then you cannot skip ahead. You must purchase them in order. As you purchase them, along the right hand side, you see the total amount of money that you have contributed to the DAISY crowdfund. If you go all the way to tier 10, you've contributed a total of $102,300 when you add up the value of all 10 tiers. So if I'm purchasing 7 tiers, you see that's a total of $12,700. That is the amount of USDT I need to send. The tiers themselves are paid for in USDT. However, we're interacting with smart contracts in the Tron blockchain. So there is transaction fees, gas fees that are paid in Tron. You can see, depending on how many tiers we are purchasing, you can see the amount you need to send to cover those fees. You also need some Tron for bandwidth. Don't worry about what that means. It's simply a form of power when interacting with smart contracts on the Tron blockchain, and in the next video you're going to see how to stake this Tron, how to freeze it. This is not a cost, this is not an expense. This is only frozen for 72 hours, then you can unfreeze it, unstake it, and do whatever you want with it. But you will see these 2 Tron values, the one for fees, the one for bandwidth. They're added together and it gives you the total amount of Tron that you need to send, TRX, to the TronLink wallet to cover both of these. So depending on how many tiers you're buying, you're going to see that number change. If I'm buying 8 tiers, here's how much Tron you need to send. Here's how much USDT you need to send into the wallet. We've also left you a useful hyperlink in the calculator, which will take you over to coingecko.com, giving you the real-time market value of Tron. For in this example, let's say you're purchasing 8 tiers, a total contribution of 25,500 USDT. Here we can see how much Tron we need to send to cover both bandwidth and transaction fees. So 8,550. We can type that in here. That's going to tell you exactly how much that is right now in USD. You can also choose any currency or any cryptocurrency that you want to convert that value into. So now you have a simple way to understand exactly how much Tron and how much USDT you need to send into the TronLink wallet depending on your level of contribution into the DAISY crowdfund. See you in the next video, my friend. In this video, you will be shown step by step how to sign up with DAISY. At this point, if you have followed along with the previous tutorial videos, your TronLink wallet should now be prepared with the necessary bandwidth depending on how many tiers you are purchasing. You should have TRX available to cover transaction fees, and you should have enough USDT to cover the value of the tiers that you are purchasing. If you are about to perform this step from inside of the United States, you will need to download and install a VPN onto your device. Proton VPN is a free solution that will allow you to change your IP address to a different country. If you attempt to access the sign-up link from a US IP address, it will not load for you. So you are going to need a VPN that gives you an IP in a different country. Begin by navigating to the DApp browser, which is the third icon in from the left down along the bottom. Open that up. In here is where you are going to type in the referral link from the person who is referring you to DAISY. You will find an example of what that link looks like below this video. It will take the format daisy.global/r/the username of the person who is referring you to DAISY. Once you have entered the URL, tap this icon right here to visit the site. You will land on the registration page that looks like this. Scroll down. As you can see, Forex is the default option. It's the most popular right now as the trading results have been absolutely phenomenal. Your registration with DAISY is the purchase of the $100 tier, the tier 1. That's your entry level coming in the front door, and once we're inside the dashboard, I'm going to show you later in this video where you go to upgrade to tier 2, 3, 4 and so on. Scroll down the page and you will see the username for the person that referred you. Make sure it's correct. Here is where you are going to enter your own username. It's case sensitive. Make sure you use all lowercase letters. You will notice that it has automatically detected your TronLink wallet address and pre-populated this field. Agree that you have read and understood disclaimer conditions. Tap the sign up button. You will see this authorization pop up that has you choose between safe mode or fast mode. We suggest leaving it on the default of safe mode, which simply means that you will have to re-enter your TronLink password for each payment of each tier, but we have found it to be a smoother experience when interacting with the smart contracts. Click continue. And here we have the first of several confirmations, as we are going to be interacting with multiple smart contracts for the purchase of each tier. Although we're purchasing the $100 tier, TronLink has a strange way of displaying the value. Don't worry, you're not going to be charged this amount. Tick this box to agree. Click approve. Enter the password for your TronLink wallet. Tap on done. Here is the second confirmation with a slightly different fee and a different bandwidth. Confirm. Enter your password. Tap done. And here is the third one. Confirm. Enter the password, tap on done. The fourth pop-up is simply a digital signature that you will see from this point forward each time you log into your DAISY dashboard. And here we are inside of the DAISY dashboard. Under the reports section right here, you will see our current contribution of 100 for tier 1. As you upgrade and buy more tiers, you will see this number change to the total funded. If we tap on tier 1, you will see it says contribute more. You have the ability to rebuy tiers, as you will be shown in the next video. If you tap on tier 2, under Forex, you see go further. This is your next contribution. As mentioned earlier, you purchase the tiers sequentially. You can't jump ahead. If I tap on tier 3, it's going to say I'm too early. I must go back. If I scroll down, it's going to take me back to tier 2. So I will contribute to tier 2 here in Forex. Click on contribute to tier and follow the same process and multiple confirmations as shown before. At any point, you can see the amount of TRX that is being burned and the amount of bandwidth being consumed. So as you purchase the tiers, periodically check back inside of your TronLink wallet. Keep an eye on how much bandwidth and available TRX you have, just so that you keep that topped up, because what was provided in the previous DAISY contribution calculator was simply a guideline, but the value of Tron can fluctuate day to day, week to week, as the market moves and as the market is volatile. So just keep an eye on those values. It's just a guide and a rule of thumb. If you need to add more, you can always do so as you are upgrading your tiers. From this point forward, whenever you want to log into your DAISY dashboard, you simply have to go to daisy.global. It's going to automatically detect your wallet address. It knows that you are already signed up. You will see automatic login. Tap on that button, continue with safe mode, and you just simply sign with a digital signature to log in. Tap on confirm. Enter your TronLink password, and that will take you into your dashboard. To view your contribution to the trading fund and to monitor live trading performance, tap on the Fund tab right here. Navigate to My Account, tap on Forex. Scroll down. Here you can see that our contribution is pending. It can take up to 48 hours to get this money moved into the Forex brokerage. Once it gets there, it'll be reflected in total contributions. Your current contributions includes trading profits, which will be shown here. To see an example of that, if you tap on the overall trading fund, tap on Forex. Here you can see the performance of the entire Forex Trading Fund. Total contributions, and then current contributions includes profits minus any withdrawals. That's what gives this number right here. So here's where you can go to monitor the incredible performance of the Forex Trading Fund. Here we see a total of 75.39% at the time of recording this video. So let me be the first to congratulate you, my friend. Welcome to the inside of the disruptive DAISY crowdfunding platform. Tier up, get that money working for you, and we'll see you at the top.